I have not uploaded a video in over 2 weeks. Okay, I would say I am very sorry about that, but work and life and everything has just been incredibly amazing. So I'm not sorry that I haven't uploaded in over 2 weeks. What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to the channel. There's going to be some life updates. There's going to be just some stuff that you guys should know about what's happened to the channel, stuff that's going to be coming up, a whole host of things. I did not write notes down, so I hope I remember everything. Okay, so first thing on the list is I actually am genuinely sorry that I have not been able to keep up as much as I would have liked with videos. Just work with IGN has been so incredibly busy, but busy in a good way. This was the goal that I wanted to reach in the gaming industry, where I would get so busy with gaming industry work that I couldn't keep up with anything else, and that's finally happening. YouTube has become more of just a passion project for me than something that's a job, which I'm absolutely fine with. I never thought I would be, because I was always in this headspace when I started YouTube, and I always thought, oh, this needs to be a full-time thing. I need to be like Markiplier, I need to be like Jacksepticeye, I need to be like all of these other YouTubers, and it's just, I don't. All I need to be is me. It was one of the greatest lessons I ever learned, is that my content and what I deliver and my personality is just my greatest asset. I have a whole list of videos that I want to be able to do. I want to be able to do a video on Seath the Scaleless. I want to do a beginner's guide for Dark Souls 3. I want to do some guides for Night Rain. Like, there's just a bunch of stuff that I want to get done so I can put it out as content for you guys, because I got Night Rain and I haven't even gone into it. That gives you a clue, because normally I'm like, oh yes, let me get the new, FromSoft game, let me dive right into it. Nope, it has been sitting in my Steam list for like over a good week and a half now. It's really different. It's very different having a full-time freelancing gig at IGN. It's very different having just full-time freelancing in general, because I just finished up freelancing for Windows Central. I'm gonna miss them. I can't wait until they call on me again to do some work for them. But yeah, and as of right now, it's like fully focused on IGN stuff, which I'm very happy about. I absolutely love working there as a freelancer. It's probably the best job I have had to date in this industry. Like, it is so much fun. It is so cool getting to do the projects that I've been getting to do for them. Like, it is, and the team, like, oh my god, I can't even tell you guys how much I love the team that is at IGN. They are absolutely just wonderful, amazing people. This entire video would probably turn into an IGN gushing session if I allowed it to happen. But for the sake of giving you guys just an entire update on what's been going on and what's going to be coming to the channel and what the future is of this channel, I'm not gonna continually gush, but there will be times when I will just word vomit about IGN. So first things first on the realist. So as for the things that are going to be coming to the channel, it's going to be lots of Soulsborne Academy. It's going to be lots of kind of introductory videos to help new Souls players out, because I'm seeing an influx of new Souls players, and I thought, okay, you know what? It's time to break out the how-to videos. It's time to break out a video that I've been working on for the past 2 months at this point, a how to start yourself within the world of Dark Souls 3. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing one for Dark Souls 1. I believe I did one of that, but ever since I did that massive project on how do you begin with Bloodborne, how do you start that game, how do you get into that world, I really want to dive in to Dark Souls 3. I want to be able to do a lot of other Souls and Souls-like games just in that same format that I did the how-to video for Bloodborne. So when it comes to Patreon, there was this weird thing that was starting to happen, of where I felt as if I didn't have the time to give you guys the way I wanted to, and the way I did back in the beginning. Back in the beginning, when I started my Patreon, I was posting left and right. I was uploading stuff. I was posting in-game photography. I was posting so much there, and as slowly but surely my time got more congested and filled up with things and parts of my career that were allowing me to grow in this industry, right? It was taking me off in a way of where I was like, wow, I don't have time for any of this stuff I used to do. which that's okay. That's perfectly fine. And I'm so excited that part of me doesn't have the time to do those things anymore. If we stay in the same parts of our life that become complacent to a degree, then we never fully grow and we never fully reach our potentials. The fact that I am taking on bigger ventures, the fact that I'm able to do certain things right now that I couldn't do at the very beginning of my YouTube career, my, gaming career in general, is absolutely amazing. I'm taking on huger projects. Huger? That's not even a word. What? I'm taking on bigger projects. I'm taking on things that I never thought in a million years I would ever get to do. So for me, I'm very, very, very excited about where my life is right now and going towards. So yeah, the whole Patreon thing, also I didn't want to just take people's money without providing any content. So I closed the Patreon. I was supposed to close it technically this morning, but I closed it last night because I felt like if I held on to it, I wouldn't let it go, because a part of it was actually like really bittersweet for me. It was kind of this, oh, I'm moving on to other things and I don't have the time to do this thing that I've done for 9 years. So it's, it is bittersweet and I am going to miss parts of it. But other than that, I'm very much, happy and sad at the same time too, to let Patreon go. I also don't want to run myself dry. I don't want to spread myself too thin when it comes to certain things, because that's how you are burning out. That's how you burn out. And I want to be able to deliver the best content possible for not only you guys, but for the people I work for. I want to be able to deliver the best content I fucking can. So I'm so excited. I'm so ready to be able to just do the things that I know I can take on without completely burning myself out or spreading myself too thin. As for early access content on here, however, you guys are going to be getting early access content that will go up typically between 2 to 3 days after it's already been on YouTube memberships. Wait, hold on a second. That was just, I feel like Willy Wonka there for a second. Just reverse and do the whole thing over again. Okay, what I meant to say was that you guys are going to be getting early access content, and then that content is going to go public for people 2 to 3 days after it's already been on YouTube memberships. Oh, okay, back to the video. But there is going to be certain videos that are going to just remain for YouTube members. I want to make it two reasons why I'm doing it this way, okay? So the first reason is I want to give people more of an incentive to sign up and be like, oh, only members are getting that? Okay, I want that. So what I've decided to do, and it's something I talked about before in another video I did, but I'm going to be doing playthroughs of either Souls-likes or games that I just really find interesting. Like, this is primarily a Souls and Souls-like channel that also is game reviews, but I want to be able to do members-only content for game playthroughs and for certain like reaction videos to certain events, or I don't know, like different kinds of Soulsborne Academy videos that can only be found and watched on the memberships. Now, the cool thing about it is that with memberships, no matter the tier that you buy, you are going to be getting the same exact content with one little, like a tiny little switch, like one tiny little fixture, but only on, I think it's $24.99 a month. Yeah, I think it's $24 a month tier of where you can recommend to me a game that I can bump up to the top of my review list. Hi, so Audio Ariel here again. The way I worded this made it sounded like I wanted to review these, which I don't. I have an addendum that is put in the description of the tiers, and in the $24.99 a month tier, you can request for me to do any reviews that you want, and I state down in that description that I will not review Martha is Dead, and I will not review any of the Skyrim games. Please do not ask me to review those. Okay, thanks. Hi, back to other, version of me. Oh, and now I remember what I wanted to talk to you guys about. The last thing I want to discuss with you guys is Discord. So with Discord, it's a bit of an interesting situation because I don't have much time to be on there. Like, the time that I do get to be on there is very sparingly, so just keep that in mind for anyone who joins the memberships, and then by that means joins the Discord, because if you join the memberships, you will automatically be put into the Discord. If not, just comment on one of my videos or tag me on Blue Sky or anything like that, and I will add you directly into the Discord and send you a link and all that kind of stuff, because I know technology can be finicky and all of that. We all deal with that shit, so just make it easier on you guys. Other than that, whenever it comes to the Discord, you will be put in a special kind of like color for the, to let people know, hey, I am, for memberships and everything like that. So yeah, it'll be great to see you guys there if you guys decide to sign up and everything. Just know that I wish I could actually just let people into the Discord without actually having to put a paywall behind it. I hate putting paywalls behind fucking things because it annoys me when I know I can make something free and I know I can do that. It just annoys me that I have to do that for safety reasons. Because of what happened in last September, with Grums and Smash JT, I do not feel comfortable leaving my Discord public and open. So that's just mainly the reason for that. I might be doing a podcast soon with Alyssa Mercante, and we might dive into like the whole thing about that. I have an entire podcast planned for my second channel discussing stuff with her. So I might dive a little deeper into that topic because I talk about it briefly in podcasts and everything, but I never really dove into what it did mental health wise to me and her and a lot of my, basically to all my colleagues and everything. So yeah, it's a topic that I've wanted to discuss and just, go really deep dive into, but I brush it off because that's the main way I know I can handle it. Ever since I left Twitter, it has been just a breath of fresh air, and being on Blue Sky has made my mental health so much better. So I absolutely love being on there. There's a moth flying around my room right now, and if you see my attention darting, it's because of that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's why I had to put my my Discord behind a paywall. So I'm sorry about that, but needs to stay that way. So yeah, if you sign up for the memberships, you also get access into the Discord as well. But that was it for today's update. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm so excited to start making some content again. I'm so excited to finally have found some balance between work, personal life, content creation, all of that fun stuff. But if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. May you find your worth in the waking world, you hunter, and I will see you all in the next one. Umbasa.